Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the JR Wisdom channel. Coming at you this evening with a somewhat controversial topic. That topic being polygamy. So, usually the first thing when we think about it, especially in America, so to speak, what we tend to think about is whenever the concept of polygamy is mentioned, we tend to think about sister wives, Mormons, Muslims, things of that nature. Or even think about, prophets of old like, King David and Solomon having hundreds of wives and things of that nature. In America, it's gotten to the point where it's looked at and is frowned upon as being sexist and a misogynistic practice. Basically oppressing women, so to speak, with this practice. But what I really want to, I guess if you want to call it, posing an argument of the whole concept of it and why it might be a positive or could be a positive for America at the end of the day. But the first thing I want to ask is, and I would like you to ask yourself is, why is it illegal or not permissible in America to have, to practice polygamy, have more than one spouse, so to speak, as far as that goes in a family setting, so to speak. If you're consenting adults and everyone consents to this situation, so to speak, why is it illegal? I mean, there's adultery going on. We got same-sex marriages. We have all these other things going on, but for somehow you got other consenting adults who's willing to, have this marriage between 2, 3, 4, however many people that's willing to do that. And what we look at is a lot of these people are going to be committing adultery anyway at the end of the day. Adultery happens every day. Divorce happens every day. So why is it still illegal? You got people like Anthony Weiner. You got people like Bill Clinton. You got people, allegedly JFK, Mark Sanford here in South Carolina, General Petraeus. You got several others that I could name, go on and on. These are high-profile men who are married but still committing adultery. It's happening anyway, so why not allow it if everybody's agreeable upon it? If you're just going to do it anyway, you're just going to save that. So you can look at it, and the way I see it is a way of building wealth and saving money by having this practice, if you will. It allows people who a support system, allows you to build wealth, and allows one person, if they're down and out, to get on their feet by having this family setting. And a lot of people might not agree with it, but that's just one of the things about it. Another thing that comes up is abortion. Not to say it's going to completely get rid of the abortion rate, because you'd have to get rid of abortion altogether, but it's going to definitely mitigate abortion. Things like that. That's something that you can think about. Unplanned pregnancies, so to speak. A lot of things like that. I would say eliminate STDs. That's another thing. A lot of these sexually transmitted diseases, especially like AIDS and something severe like that. It'll definitely, I'm not going to say it's going to get rid of it altogether, but definitely, mitigate that as well. Unwed mothers, single parents who's struggling to make it on their own. Polygamy can help resolve this. It's, you got teenage pregnancies, things like that. Women, another thing is that women, United States also, but worldwide, women outnumber men. And it comes to the point in the United States where they outnumber men in every state except for 9 states. So that's 41 states that women outnumber men. You know what I'm saying? So the question that you can ask yourself is, when it comes down, if everyone is to be married or wants to be married, what if you're one of those people who don't get chosen? I'm just saying as a woman or a man, or I'm just saying for, let's just say a woman, because obviously it's women that outnumber men. But what if you're one of those who doesn't get chosen? Where does that leave you? You know what I'm saying? That's just something else to consider. Another thing is that women generally have a longer life expectancy. They live longer than men. You got other things, men going off to war, men fighting at war, getting killed off, things like that. You know, other stuff like things that men are providers, so to speak. Not that women aren't, but men are more so providers of the home. You have, like I said, men dying off, so that leaves a lot of widows around. So these widows who may be stuck with, in a situation where they're not even able to take care of the home like they should, or they were used to living a certain lifestyle, could remarry more easily. That's something else to consider. And I guess a lot of you ladies might be saying, well, why can't women do that? I'm not saying you can't, but as a woman, you're also going to be performing the womanly duties for your husbands, however many you decide to have for your husbands. And when you get pregnant, it might be a concern, so to speak, as far as who's the child's father is, and that's a whole different arena. I mean, we got tests to do that, but just knowing who the child's father is, and then that process, multiple husbands, da 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 da, But that's just food for thought, just something I thought I would talk about. It's perfectly fine. But the real question I want to get to is, why is it illegal? Obviously we can make money off of all these other things in court as far as divorce goes. Alimony, hiring an attorney, all these things. But if you have consenting adults, I don't see any reason why you can't be able to do it. I think a lot of the issues that America does face can be mitigated based upon having polygamy legal. Just my opinion. I want to hear your thoughts on it. Feel free to definitely comment on it. I like to hear it. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Check out my links. Follow me on social media. Check out my author profile on Amazon. Don't forget to donate to the Well of Wisdom. The link's on there as well. And don't forget, anything lost can be found again except for time wasted. I'll catch y'all on the next video. If y'all got any suggestions, feel free to email me those as well, and I'll knock out the video on that. So peace.